So then guys, as we know, Apple have just introduced some brand new AirPods and some AirPod updates as it were. And to be deadly honest with you, I think that the AirPods 4 are really confusing now. And also, I'm going to say this, the brand new AirPods Max, well, they kind of suck. And I want to tell you all the details about this today. And first of all, let me cover over why I think that the AirPods Max here, or the second generation if you want to call it that, why they really suck. Let me tell you why. So Apple have introduced some new AirPods Max, and to be deadly honest, they haven't really changed much since the third generation that came out at the end of 2020. The design for the AirPods is exactly the same. And also, yes, it is true that Apple have introduced some brand new colours in there. Obviously, there's that brand new purple and that new starlight colour. They do look pretty cool, I've got to admit there. And also, one of the other big changes is that Apple have kind of semi-modernised the ports here at the bottom from Lightning to USB-C. But to be deadly honest, that is it. That is all the upgrades you're getting inside of these AirPod Max. Literally here, if I go down the tech specs and we have a look at everything is exactly the same. The audio technology has exactly the same bits and pieces. It has the pro level active noise cancellation, transparency mode, personalized spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, adaptive EQ, sensors on the cups and things like this. And also the same amount of microphones all darted around. And then this is the big one for me. The chip inside of it is still the old H1 inside of this. And this H1 chip got introduced in the original AirPods Pro. And remember, they came out in 2019. So we're talking a chip from 2019 put into the latest and greatest AirPods Max. This to me just doesn't make any sense. But continuing on with the specs and everything, the digital crown, the noise control button, everything else is exactly the same. Including the smart case too, what I'll be deadly honest, is a bit rubbish. But this is the thing, these still cost exactly the same price as the USB-C models, even though there's just a couple new colours. We're paying for technology from back in 2020, here in 2024, going into 2025, and yet there's been absolutely no updates to this. Don't get me wrong, I love my AirPods Max as they are right now, but I was expecting at least a H2 put inside this, a few more extra transparency modes and noise cancellation things, exactly the same like we have in the AirPods Pro 2. And it's just so disappointing that Apple have just not put this inside of it. In fact, partly I think, what was the point in updating these? I know you're going to say that Apple had to bring out USB-C, but then look at the end of last year when we got the M3 iMac came out. They didn't actually update the Lightning port onto USB-C on the keyboard or the mouse there. So, you know, again, if you're going to do an update, Apple, you should really actually update the product, not just put a new port inside of it and then sell it onwards. Now, I know some of you guys will say, well, that's what Apple did last year with the AirPods Pro. And to be honest, yep, I do agree with that. But if they were going to do that with the AirPods Pro, they should have done that with the AirPods Max last year at least, you know, with that to show this. But to kind of give it this long now, it's been 4 years almost since the AirPods Max have been updated. And, well, could you even call it an update? I don't think you can. And all we've got is just a couple more colours and USB-C. It's really no good. And personally, in my opinion, you can pick up the Lightning pair of these for really great deals now. You can get them far cheaper than the $549 that Apple charge, or £500 how much they cost here in the UK. So personally, in my opinion, I would go and buy a deal of Lightning ones. I know it's going to have a Lightning port on the bottom, but if Apple have just done this, it doesn't mean that AirPods Max 2 are going to be coming anytime soon, or, you know, if we can call them AirPods Max 3, I don't know what you want to call them now. But there's not going to be an update anytime soon. So personally, I'd be looking out for deals with ones with the Lightning, because I think that's going to be better. And this is so confusing for me, why Apple have decided to do this. But one thing that is not confusing, and that is the giveaway that we're doing on this channel. What's happening at the end of September time, so it's only a couple of weeks away now. And I'm going to be giving away this iPad Pro to one lucky subscriber on this channel. And this here is an iPad Pro 13-inch with an M4 and 512 gigabytes of storage inside of it. And you can still enter into this giveaway right now. And all you have to do is just put down in the comments below of what Apple gear, you know, or non-Apple gear, just anything technology related that you're planning to still get in 2024. put it down into the comments below right now. And also, like I said, it's going to one lucky subscriber, so if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because at the end of September, I'll be also making a video giving a few more details about this giveaway, including like a little form to fill in, and also when I'm going to do the live stream giving this away, and you won't want to miss out on that. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and like I said, hit the notification bell. The only other thing I want to quickly say to you guys is that I'm also going to be giving away one of these with it too. And this here is a magic keyboard to go alongside it, so that lucky person can get started really easily. The only last thing to mention is that there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there, people still impersonating me too, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, and all these bad sort of things are contacting. This is not me at all. So the best thing you can do is completely ignore these people. Better still, you can report them like you can see right here. So the AirPods Max 2 or the AirPods Max 1.1, 1.2, 1.5, I don't know what you want to call them. To me, I think they suck. I don't think they're worth it. I think they're a great product in their own right, but like I said, personally, I'd look out for deals with Lightning. But moving on from that, the other thing that was really confusing at the Apple event were the brand new AirPods 4. Now, Apple introduced the 4th generation of AirPods, what is really, really cool, but there are 2 models of them now, and to be deadly honest, this is where things get really, really confusing. Let me show you a chart comparing the 2 models of the AirPods 4 to the AirPods Pro 2 as well, AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Have a look here. So, as you can see here, we've got the normal AirPods 4, we've got AirPods 4 with noise cancellation and AirPods Pro 2. And here's your prices, $129, $179 US, $249 US. And as we scroll down here, the AirPods 4 kind of makes sense because they don't have like active noise cancellation, conversation awareness, and other things like that, but they do have like spatial audio, and they do actually have like 4 sensors and they're 5-hour batteries instead of 6 hours and things like this, what is pretty cool. And to me, these are a great replacement to the AirPods 2, what Apple have decided to stop selling now. So yeah, I think that's worth it, I can see that. But it's the middle ground sort of AirPods to me what don't make much sense. These are the ones with the transparency mode. And again, scrolling down, they do have the H2 inside of it, but they have active noise cancellation, conversation awareness, personalized spatial audio. They also have force sensor, 5 hours of battery life. They also have USB charger at the bottom and also their wireless charging. And they have basically most of the features what you can find inside the AirPods Pro 2. Now obviously the AirPods Pro 2 have the new rubber grip and things like this inside of it, but the AirPods 4, they're now basically almost half the price of the AirPods Pro 2, and you're getting most of the features inside of these instead of these. And to me, that just doesn't make any sense now. You're getting so many of the features. I think the only things that you're missing is that you don't get a USB-C cable in the box anymore. You also don't get the U-tip for Find Me built into this as well, and also the thing where you can hang your actual sort of AirPods off if you wanted to do that. And also that brand new sort of hearing aid feature that we heard about. Obviously that's going to become exclusive to the AirPods Pro 2, and that's if you even need that. But the AirPods 4, you know, they won't have those. And really, that is about it. You might get the slightly better battery life by an extra hour, but to pay double the amount of price for it, it just kind of makes you sense to go, why do the AirPods Pro 2 exist, apart from people who maybe are hard of hearing, and that's about it really. I can't really understand why you'd pay double the price just to get an extra hour's battery life. It's definitely worth getting the AirPods 4, and I really don't understand why Apple have introduced these as they are. But it's not only this, the normal AirPods 4 also confused me too. They have that H2 inside of it, so why can't they get the same features as noise cancellation and things like this? It seems like they've just been disabled, as it were. It just doesn't make sense. And so personally, I think the naming convention as well doesn't really add up. I would personally say these new AirPods 4, the ones without transparency mode, they should be called maybe AirPods SE, and then obviously they should have the AirPods 4 and then the AirPods, you know, Pro, 2nd generation. Just like, for example, what Apple have done with the Apple Watch for many years. They actually had the same design, SE design, as say the Apple Watches that came out at the same time, but obviously it had less features inside of it, but they called it an SE. And I don't understand why Apple just didn't simply call these the SE model. It just doesn't make sense to me that they called them AirPods 4 and an AirPods 4 with transparency mode. I just don't get it. It would be far better for them to actually call these SE, have the AirPods 4, what are the ones with the transparency mode, and the AirPods Pro 2. So like I said, it is really confusing. And like I also will just finish up here, I just don't get the AirPods this time round. I do understand if you want the best of the best, it's the AirPods Pro 2, but literally just behind it, and I mean literally just behind it for half the price, you can actually get the transparency mode, you know, AirPods 4, what's so similar. It just doesn't make sense. But those are my thoughts there, guys. What are your thoughts on the new AirPods? Do they make sense to you at all, or is it just me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also at the same time as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And also if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons too, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.